Hey everyone, it is Monday, April 1st, 2013, and tomorrow is my 1 month on testosterone. So I have to actually do an overnight tonight and then work tomorrow, so I figured I'd just do my 1 month video now. I just took a shower, so don't mind the messy hair. It's been kind of crazy. Really moody. Yeah, it's like, woo. It's like I have random spurts of like increased energy, and then the next 4 days I'm super depressed. So that really sucks because I've dealt with depression in the past, and it kind of feels like that again. Like some days I'm just depressed for no reason. I can sort of handle it with exercise and like pushing myself to be with people versus just being cooped up in my room. So it's just like a constant struggle, I guess. But I hope that doesn't last forever, because, yeah, that would suck. With the moodiness is increased anger and frustration also. I just get really frustrated really easily like that. But then it kind of takes me a little bit to calm down. Probably not as long as it usually does. Like just when I'm driving, I get really pissed off at stupid drivers. Or like if someone says something that I don't agree with, I'll just speak my mind. It's like I don't have as much inhibitions as I used to, which may or may not be a good thing. I've still got some anxiety. I haven't really noticed a change in that. That's kind of it with all the moodiness. I've heard that the first few months, 6 months, whatever, are the hardest in terms of moodiness, so hopefully after that my hormone levels will stabilize. So I think that my voice dropped like from here to here. I don't know. I feel like it depends on the day. Like I've had a couple, 3 nights where my voice like significantly drops from where it was. And I can't use that high range of my voice. So it's kind of cool, because like, oh yeah, it's working. And then the next morning I wake up and my voice is back to normal. So I guess that's a good thing though, because it shows that my voice is starting to think about dropping. I think that it has like dropped just a tiny, tiny bit, like a quarter of a step. So I'm smelling different, and it's weird. I also sweat more. Like I just went to the gym, and I noticed a different smell. And it was like after, I don't know, 5 minutes of exercise, like I'm starting to sweat already. And after 10 minutes, it's like, whoa, okay. So that's just something to get used to. I also get hot easily, easier than before. What else? I've noticed more hair on my legs. Hair. I haven't been shaving since like September. So that's a good like 6 months, 7 months. And then I've noticed like little baby hairs coming in. And I feel like my leg hairs are a little thicker, maybe. But I have noticed a lot more hair like on my thighs. And I'm, getting a little chest hair. And like the hair on my upper lip that I had before, like when it grows back a little bit thicker. And I've noticed a few more, and I have like a couple like on my chin or like sideburn area. So yeah, that's starting to come in a little bit. I think that's all the physical changes so far. I haven't really noticed any difference in my muscles. I'm pretty rock solid already. No, really. So in my last video I was talking about coming out to my mom and the rest of my family. I was this close to coming out to my dad, because he lives in Milwaukee, or South Milwaukee, and I was going to spend the night with him one night, and then, like, he had something happen where I couldn't go see him, and I was all set to tell him, and then I couldn't, because I feel like I should just tell my dad in person, because he'll just be like, oh, okay, whatever. So, I don't really know if I need to go through, like, writing a long letter to him. But, yeah, so I still need to tell my mom. I was actually talking to one of my good friends about it last week, and she was the first person who told me, like, straight up, this is gonna suck. Like, your mom's not gonna take it well. Like, everybody up until now has been really optimistic about it, or trying to be optimistic, I guess. Like, oh, well, you know, she can surprise you. Like, you don't know how she's going to react until you tell her, and maybe she'll take it well. But, like, my friend was the first person who was just like, no, she's not going to take it well. Like, it's really going to suck. But it's something that you have to tell her. So I really appreciated the honesty, because no one else has said that. I mean, granted, she has heard a lot of things about my mom, and, like, knows how she is more than some other people who have been trying to be more optimistic about it. So there's that. But, yeah, I really need to tell her. I just keep putting it off because I don't want to deal with the stress of it. But, like, I was actually talking to my brother about it last week, and he was like, yeah, you should probably tell her, because, you know, when you talk to her on the phone, it's going to be like, hey, Mom. She'll be like, is this Burton? Is this Patrick? No. Well, who is it? So, yeah, and I know that my voice is going to drop in the next, 2 months, 3 months-ish. So, yeah, I should tell her sooner than later. Yeah, I think that's it. So, yay, 1 month.